The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, Mingy Beef Jerky, Pannel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpend.com, Rafferty's, Raising Cane's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
And hello, welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. Gary Ball with Tom Viney. He's back from Pannel Swim Shop.
Absolutely. Glad to be here, Gary.
It's great to have you back for a new season. Well, you say new season. It's 19 now, 2019, so a new season. We're going to start it off on the show with Franklin County. Coach Thacker's in with some of his outstanding players there at Franklin County. They're 15-5. They're definitely one of the top teams in the 11th region.
I tell you, regions are coming up, and they're looking like they're hitting on all cylinders.
So we're looking forward to talking to them and the team of the week. And our features on Lincoln County High School, the cheerleading squad over there. They're fantastic over there.
Cheerleading just doesn't give enough attention. Glad they're going to be here to tell us about their squad.
And our scholar athletes are from Henry Clay High School. It's two wrestlers over there. Coach Critchfield has brought in Nathan and Hayden. They both have 4.4 GPAs.
Oh, that's impressive. So it sounds like they've got things going well in the classroom and on the mat.
And one thing you know with those GPAs, they're weighted. So those young men, they AP classes.
That's right.
So, and we got another Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. We head down to Nicholasville Road for that Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. And Kay Coulter's here to tell us about the core from UK Sports Medicine. What we got in the panel swimmer this week?
I tell you what, we've got a great swimmer from LCA coming in. He's an expert in the butterfly, in the breaststroke. Holden Whipple's going to tell us all about it.
He needs to teach me that butterfly.
Absolutely.
That's something I have a
well,
little
I need a little bit of that core work from earlier. So
we got the best highlights in the state of Kentucky, and these highlights on WKYT brought to you by Central Bank.
In the semifinals of the Toyota Classic tonight, the Cardinals down 7 early. They cut it to 5. That's Diablo Stewart.
He ain't bad.
He scored 23 tonight, now 8 shy of 2,000 points. The Celtics, though, with an impressive first half. The pump fake and the finish. They led 26-21 at the break. But get this, Scott County outscored Trinity by 23 points in the second half. They went on a 45-13 run and win in blowout fashion 69-51.
All right, Woodford County and Douglas in the other semifinal at the Toyota Classic. Jackets with an 11-point lead at the break. Opened the second half on an 8-0 run. Corey George, 2 of his 5 points. And the next trip down the floor, a near steal. But when you're a scorer, you're a scorer. Brandon Cromwell keeps his composure, connects from mid-range. He had a baker's dozen. Back the other way, Julius Searcy, the tough move through the lane. But Woodford County in total control, 61-39.
Consolation bracket time at the Toyota Classic. Lafayette and Wayne County. Big bad Ray Surratt locked in and ready to go. And he makes it count on the block. Look how nifty he is to take the lead. Back the other way come the Cardinals. It's Thomas Spencer. The hoop, the hack. He makes the free throw, but he was not smiling for long. It's Evan Drew. So stout defensively, gets the pick. And he gets the finish as well. And Lafayette notches that win 75-62.
And welcome back into our team of the week. It's Franklin County. First, we want to tell you about Roberts Insurance. They're out in Richmond, Kentucky on Main Street. They insure 3/4 of this great state of Kentucky, and they've been in business for over 40 years. Speaking of Franklin County, from the state's capital over there, Frankfort, Kentucky, Coach Thacker's with us. And always great to have you on the Scholastic Ball Report.
We appreciate it, Gary, every time.
Does the mix of youth and experience, is that what makes this team so explosive and good?
I think so. You know, I mean, sometimes you can get an upperclassman team that kind of gets complacent. And the young kids, if you're really young, it takes a while to bring them along. So I think that mix has helped us, especially with our chemistry and you know, teaching these kids really how to play with one another.
Yep.
So, Coach, you talk about chemistry. Looks like you got 3 people that are really key to that. Who did you bring with you?
Brooklyn Miles is our point guard. She's received a lot of D1 interest and started, you know, in the state championship game for us 2 years ago. Jasmine Simpson is one of the better shooters we have around our region, and works really hard on their game. And Shannon Burnett is somebody that has played for me for a very long time, that really is our leader and does the things the right way that we need done.
Brooklyn, I'll start with you if you don't mind, young lady, because you're a sophomore, but you're a good basketball player. You took a year off from basketball. Did that help you kind of get everything kind of figured out and focused a little bit more razor sharp?
Yeah, of course, because like basketball became part of my routine, and like I just realized I needed it and I needed to play.
So Jasmine, you were one of the better three-point shooters on this team. Tell me a little bit about where that comes from and how that has really helped your team this year.
Well, when I was younger, I was just always in the gym, and it's just developed ever since then. And that's just how it.
Sounds good. Do you think that's been a big benefit to the team this year?
Yeah, a lot.
And Shannon, you hit 47% from three. That's quite a feat right there. You also maintain a 3.9 grade point average. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That's quite a thing. How do you find time to be co-author or editor of the yearbook, ever what you want to call it there at Franklin County?
Well, being a student athlete has always helped me with my time management, and I've just made it work. I love being involved with school. I love being involved with everything I do, so I always just found a way to make it work.
It's probably always fun when she decides what pictures to put in that yearbook, isn't it, Coach?
Well, yeah.
You know, from the
she
basketball.
Didn't have any of me upset at all. So.
Now, Coach, you've had great teams at the school for a while. What's it going to take for this team to be really take that same place?
Well, you know, we've harped all year long on defense and rebounding, and I know that sounds coach speak, but I don't worry about us offensively, and I've told them that multiple times. And we've probably got to develop a little more depth between now and the postseason. So I would say those two things are really crucial in how far we go when it counts.
Well, we'll look forward to covering you guys on prep spin down in the district and regional tournament, but we appreciate you coming on the show, and keep up the great work there, Franklin County. You always do fantastic work, Coach Thacker.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
That's Coach Thacker and the Franklin County Lady Flyers, one of the top teams in the 11th region. They come in with a 15-5 record right now. Now we're going to this feature. It's on Lincoln County Cheerleaders and a great experience at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida.
High school cheerleaders dream of a trip like this, but 19 Lincoln County girls are living that dream. After winning a competition last summer at a UK cheerleading camp, they won an invitation to perform at the Citrus Bowl.
It's a big deal, and our community is just there with us too.
Local businesses helped with the girls' fundraising, and soon their dreams were filled with Disney.
Ready for Disney, just having fun, spending time with the girls. I'm just honestly ready to sleep on the bus and eat food.
The Lincoln County Cheerleaders were going to the Citrus Bowl no matter who played in it. But thoughts of the blue and white on the field made the trip even sweeter.
Oh, the people in the community that are like, hey, I'll see you at the game. And yes, it's just crazy because, you know, Stanford, we have a lot of Kentucky fans here, a lot of season ticket holders in our county here, and so they're excited.
Not only will they perform before the game, but the girls will also get to meet the national champs, the UK Cheerleaders.
Superintendent Michael Rowe, he saw that this would be a great opportunity, not just cheer opportunity, but the whole package of it being an opportunity to travel, to work as a team, to get that community involvement, and just to have that experience. And for a lot of my girls, it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report. Gary Ball with Abby Rasmussen, my intern out of Lafayette. Great to have you back on the show.
Great to be here.
Did you have a good holiday?
Yes.
Our scholar athletes are from Henry Clay, and they are wrestlers. So congratulations for the great GPA's coach and all that. Let's start with Hayden, if you don't mind, Hayden. With a 4.45 grade point average, you are a 132-pound wrestler. You have an 18-6 record, so congratulations for that. That's a pretty good record. What made you decide on Georgetown to run track and cross country?
Well, I love the school. I've been on a couple visits, and I love it. I think it's going to be great for me academically. And I just started cross country and track last year. I really want to continue running both.
What do you do on track and cross country? What are your?
In track, I run the mile and the 4x8.
Okay, good.
And then Nathan, as a junior, you keep a 4.43 GPA and are an 120-pound wrestler. What will you do to ensure that you get back to state this year?
Well, I dropped down to 120 from 126 earlier in the season, and I'm just working hard every day trying to keep my strength up and my weight down.
And Coach, these two guys, they're shining stars there at Henry Clay, not only, of course, on the wrestling mat, but also in class.
You know, they are. And these two guys are my team captains. And it's a great example to all the other kids that they get it done in the classroom.
Yep.
They exceed the expectation. And the wrestling mat, they're very consistent, they're very dedicated, they're at every practice, and they've done all the right things. And we see both of these guys, they keep wrestling well, getting back to the state tournament, and from there it's anybody's opportunity.
That's right, that's right.
Hayden, this is your senior season at Henry Clay. What have you done to leave a legacy there?
Well, I love the sport. I've been wrestling for 7 years. I love the program at Henry Clay and the coaches and everything. It's helped me get a lot better throughout high school. Really, I'm just working hard in the practice room every day. I try to give it my all. And at the end of the season, I want to end it on the podium.
That's where you want to be.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Nathan, with another season to go, you're only a junior. You mentioned you dropped from 126 to 120. So what will you strive to achieve for your academic and athletic goals the rest of the year, especially when you become a senior there at Henry Clay?
Well, I don't really know what I'm going to do for college yet. I figure I'll just go wherever gives the best scholarship. I'm mainly just trying to keep my grades up with the heavy dual credit load I have right now at BCTC, and just staying on top of things.
Coach, what do you see as the limit for these young student athletes, if there is any?
You know, I think that the ceiling is high, and as they've shown academically, with the right amount of effort, each and every person can achieve high levels of success. And on the wrestling mat, they can do the same thing. And, you know, what's their limit? We see both of these guys as potential state place winners.
Yep.
If they wrestle to their potential, they keep improving, which they have improved throughout the last couple of years and this season. So who knows? We're excited about it.
Yeah. Well, great job, guys. If you'll pass that down to your teammate there, there's a plaque from Crown Trophy. Ryan Tyson will present those to you. Put your name and school in there for no charge. Congratulations for the great academics and a great job on the mat. And, Coach, keep up the good work there at Henry Clay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's our scholar athletes from Henry Clay High School. Now we're going to the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
It is time for the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week, and we go to the state capital, Franklin County and Western Hills. The Wolverines trying to avoid a 30th straight loss to the Flyers, and they would with plays like this. James Robertson left all alone underneath for the dunk. Western Hills wins it 66-61. James Robertson, that is the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
We are back with the Pannel Swim Shop segment of the show. One of my favorites. I know, Gary, that's one of your favorites as well.
It is.
We're really lucky today because we've got one great swimmer and a great coach from Lexington Christian Academy. Ryan, tell us a little bit about the swimmer that you brought with you today.
Well, this is Holden Whipple. He's a sophomore for us at LCA. He does a lot of things for us, a lot of variety. So he swims 200 IM, 100 fly, 100 breast, basically anywhere we need him.
Oh, that's great. That's the type of person that you want on the team.
Yes, lots of utility.
So, Holden, tell me a little bit about what you've got regions not too far away from now and going into state. Tell us what your goals are going into these championship meets.
For regionals, I'm hoping to make it back in the 100 breaststroke and hopefully, maybe, the 100 fly as well. And then for state, going in with the relays.
Ryan, you're really working to get the middle school program going there at LCA, and you're doing a great job with that.
Thanks. We've done a lot. Like we have like 1 senior and 2 juniors, and then once we get into our younger grades, we're about 5 or 6. So for a small school like LCA, that's a lot. Yep. And we're just trying to do a lot of different things there to grow the program, get more practice time, and just develop swimmers. That's kind of what we've done with Holden. He came in as just a neighborhood swimmer, and now is looking at state level athlete.
That's great. Well, I tell you what, Holden, good luck. Look forward to seeing you swim at Regions, and we'll definitely see you at State. Ryan, thanks for coming in and bringing us another great swimmer.
Thank you.
That's our Pannel Swim Shop Swimmer of the Week. And now we're going to these UK Sports Medicine. It's a core. Kate Coulter tells us about the core. And back with us again is Kate Coulter from UK Sports Medicine. Last week we got the demonstration from Jake. This week it's on the core also, but a little bit different.
A little bit.
What muscles make up the core?
So obviously the first one everyone thinks of when they think core is your six-pack abs. That's the big show muscles right in front. Those are your prime movers, get you moving up and down. But deeper in, we have the internal and external obliques on the sides. Those help you twist and bend side to side. In addition to that, a lot of people forget about the back side of your core. There's muscles that run all along your spine that really stabilize you there, help you again extend, rotate, and flex as you go throughout your day, and all other sorts of athletic movements. In addition to that, your glutes are a part of your core that a lot of people forget about.
Obviously, you just talked about the individual movements of the muscle, but what is the main purpose of the core?
So the core really does 3 big things. It's a big stabilizer for your body. It kind of acts as, again, that trunk for your body and the branches of your arms and legs. It transfers movement from your lower body to your upper body. So if you think about athletes throwing a baseball or cutting during a basketball game, they're using their legs, transferring that energy through their core, and then it comes out as an upper body movement. And again, that's all I got.
Why is training the core important?
So one of the biggest things we find with athletes is one of the most common complaints we get is low back pain. And a lot of people don't think of that. It's more of a back issue. They got to strengthen their back versus a core issue where a lot of back pain will manifest as weakness of your core. So if somebody has back pain, it's usually because they're not getting enough support from the rest of their muscles around their spine. So if we strengthen that core, a lot of their back pain will usually dissipate.
That's good stuff, Kate. We appreciate it. For 2 weeks, you've told us about all that good stuff. And thanks to Jake, too, for those demonstrations.
Oh, absolutely. Who could forget?
That's Kate Coulter with UK Sports Medicine. There's the website and the phone number. Give them a call. The walk-in clinic is every Monday through Friday. It starts at 7 a.m. Now we're going to these final highlights. These highlights on the Scholastic Ball Report brought to you by Whitaker Bank. They're uniquely Kentucky.
Father and son teaming up in stripes, and they get booed together. Scott Bottoms and his son Kyle at Mercer County, and Mercer crashing the boards off the miss. It's Isaiah Smith cleaning up the mess, and the Titans lead by a bucket. Carter Bowman surpassing the 1,000-point mark tonight, drains the 3, the home team up 7. Damon Kelly's crew makes a game of it off the miss. Nate Breeden with the putback, but the Titans, remember this, remember them, 54-51, they get the win.
Now to the 30th District, Anderson County welcoming Collins. This game knotted at 20 at halftime. In the third, the Titans red hot. That's Marcellus Vale for 3. Collins on a 17-0 run. The Bearcats finally get it going. Brennan Maxberry misses. Sam Herod there for the putback. Teamwork makes the dream work. Off the inbounds now. Tyler Rice miss. Tyler Rice with the putback. But Collins gets the win there, 58-41.
And back in on the Scholastic Ball Report to wrap it up on the show for this week, and hope you enjoyed it. Franklin County was on. They were fantastic, 15-5. And how about those scholars from Henry Clay Wrestling?
Oh my gosh, 4.4 GPAs and being student athletes, that's really good performance.
Off the charts. And those cheerleaders from Lincoln County got to go to the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida. I know because I was down in Orlando. It was 80 degrees and sunny every day I was down there.
I wish it was 80 degrees and sunny
It's
here.
not 80 degrees here, is it? No. Next week on the show, we got, of course, the George Rogers Clark Lady Cards, and Bath County will be here. As always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and those you don't see.
Keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine. And by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, Mingy Beef Jerky, Pannel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Rafferty's, Raising Cane's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.